little girl. Just stay where you are, okay? Hey, stop! I'll get you anyway. Ah, damn! Why do children keep getting away from me? I should do more sport. Oh, there you are. Just you wait. Ah, damn! Why do children keep getting away from me? I should do more sport.
An inflatable dinghy had caught in the sewer grate. People flushed the strangest things.
Oh, there you are. Just you wait. Hey, come back! Give up! You can't get away! Especially not against the current. Just stay where you are, okay? Hey! Come back!
Triumphantly, Lilly climbed the ladder. She had finally found a way to get into the institution.
Not so fast!
Although she was briefly distracted by a floating energy smartie, Lilly was able to reach the ledge. Not a moment too soon as the ladder crashed down behind her, dragging the phantom into the pit with it.
No!
Fortified by the energy spark, Lilly was able to pull herself up on the ledge. Now her search for Edna could continue. The lamp was glowing red. The map had more holes in it than Lilly's socks. The mice there were apparently quite desperate. The lamp was glowing red. Who was afraid of the boogeyman? Right, not Lilly.
Hey, that's my fireplace. You shouldn't be here unless you want to bring presents or sweep the chimney. Not that the soot is bothering me. That was the old Mr. Frog. The new Mr. Frog is enjoying the dirt. Ah, dirt. You see? That's Mr. Frog to you. And in case you're wondering what a piece of clothing like me is doing inside a fireplace, I'm acquiring soot. That's right. I used to be very fastidious about staying clean. But then this impertinent person came along and dared to spill something on me. The stains never came out. My clothing is black and greasy. My socks haven't been ironed. And I even have fleas. Karen and Bertram, I'd introduce them to you, but they're sleeping right now. I'm living in a sooty chimney. So what? I used to be very fastidious about staying clean. Now, I don't care anymore. You're now speaking with the dark Mr. Frog, who eats his gummy bears without a napkin. Yes, I know that it's dirty here. So what? I love the cobwebs, the dust, and that rotting substance in the corner. I just finished combing it. I wouldn't dust here even if you put a feather duster right in my hand. You don't have a feather duster, do you? Stop. I don't want to know. You don't need to mumble like that. Ever since Dr. Marcel's accident, we can make as much noise here as we want. He's no longer interested in what's going on inside the asylum. All of his attention is focused on finding Edna. Somehow you remind me of a patient we used to have here. She was a little taller than you, and I think I remember 2 red horns and a tail.
Lilly had never seen such an unhappy man in a bee costume before, but she also hadn't really traveled much. It was hopeless. The man in the bee costume couldn't hear Lilly from there. The idea was good, but Lilly's arms were too short. Lilly had had to use a feather duster in the convent on more than one occasion, and sometimes she secretly tried it. A chair leg served there as a bar. There was definitely a good story in there that Lilly would never hear. Lilly had inadvertently broken off the leg of the chair. It was as pointy as a knife. Hopefully the funny little rabbit hadn't seen anything.
But Lilly, what are you doing there? Don't you remember?
You must not use sharp objects.
Just don't touch it, okay? See you around.
Were there other Belgian pizza delivery services in the area? Somebody had left their credit card in their coat pocket. A certain... Hey! That was Dr. Marcel's credit card. How about that?
What do you have there? A feather duster? Not that I would want to have a feather duster. Oh, no. No matter how pretty they look. Which doesn't mean that I can't hold it for a second. Just one little second. That would be completely harmless. Don't you think? Give it to me now. Ah, what a relief. And just look. I even found my old spare sheets. Here, go ahead and take it. You've earned it.
Welcome to Spermier's Pizza Pleasures. My name is Pokey. Can I take your order? One on the asylum, is that right? I assume that we just shove it under the gate as usual. What toppings? Hello? Hello? Can I take your order? One with nothing coming up. Consider it done. It'll be about 30 to 45 minutes. Have a nice day.
What was the funny rabbit doing there? He seemed not to have noticed Lilly yet.
Surprised to see me again? Yes, keep kicking. You won't escape me again. And now hold still until I've decided what to do with you.
Lilly considered this option, but instead did the following. Lilly had the feeling that these demons were getting bigger and more dangerous.
Well, you're very brave to come so close to me. Can't you see my teeth, my spikes, and my sharp claws? Didn't anyone ever tell you to stay away from sharp objects? That would be a tragic error. What's going on, brave warrioress? Too weak?
Lilly thought it was a bit cliché, but what was she going to do about it? Write a mean letter to Renee and Pokey? Lilly didn't want to appear greedy. One feather would be enough, just like a Christmas dinner at the convent.
Stop that! Stop that! I'd advise you to stay away from my spikes. A good little girl like you shouldn't play with sharp objects.
Lilly had the feeling that these demons were...
What's going on, too weak?
The door was firmly locked.
The pain! You dang brat! Look what you did! Don't just stand there! Do something! Thanks. That was close. Uh-oh.
This demon had also made a mistake. It seemed that in certain situations, it really was necessary to handle sharp objects. Lilly returned victoriously to reality.
disobedient brat. Damn!
Lilly fought for air. The phantom's grip was tight around her throat. Disobedient, it had said. The coffee was black, just like the chasm Lilly saw when she closed her eyes. The door was firmly locked. The door was firmly locked. The door was firmly locked. The curtains had seen better days, at least better than Lilly had seen.
My goodness, who do we have here then?
Another player!
Yippee.
Don't pay any attention to him. Peter just sees black all the time.
He was born that way.
That's true. Peter suffers from color blindness.
Struggle Jug. Well said, loyal friend. We all have our crosses to bear.
Oh, yeah? Do you all wake up every morning knowing that one day you'll lie dead at the foot of a traffic light?
Not exactly. But Druggle Jug, for instance, mixes up his blues and greens.
You can't really compare the two.
Your girlfriend Petra mixes up her yellows and greens.
She's not my girlfriend.
And we, King Adrian, mix up our reds and yellows.
You should have been there when we played the board game. Sorry, Peter almost choked to death.
I wanted to end my misery.
Afterwards, we decided never to play a board game again. Only fantasy role-playing games instead.
You decided that.
And what did we just say?
It's so exciting! We're a group of adventurers in the legendary world of Home. Oh, please, why don't you join us?
Struggle Jug? Not so fast. If the fair maiden wishes to join us in battle, she must first prove herself worthy. She must complete a task that puts her heroic valor to the test.
Just tell her to order a pizza already, so we can get on with it.
So be it. She shall order us pizza.
You're probably wondering why Droggy has a green pillow on his head, right?
Struggle Jug? My goodness, she's right. What on earth are you wearing? You're embarrassing me in front of my new subject. Struggle Jug.
Yes, it is a little strange.
Wait until you've heard the explanation.
Today should have been Blue Pillow Day.
Struggle Jug. Struggle Jug, I believe our guest is searching for the tyrant known as Dr. Marcel. Deliver her thy news. Struggle Jug, Struggle Jug, Struggle Jug, Struggle Jug.
Don't forget to mention the helicopter.
Struggle Jug. And was never seen again. Bravo. Well told, loyal friend. Since then, these lands have returned to the wise rule of a magnanimous king.
We can do whatever we want.
Does that mean I can finally sleep now?
No!
I
Struggle jug?
Oh, no broccoli.
Struggle jug?
Bananas aren't bad either, but I could just die for broccoli.
Oh, yes. Please do. For that, I'd even happily have bananas on a pizza.
You only eat blueberries anyway.
Yes, I like blueberries, but in this life, you never get what you want anyway.
Upon the order of the king, blueberries will be banned from the pizza. Instead, knowest that tomatoes will grace the pizza dough from now on.
But I don't like tomatoes.
Lily had heard enough. It seemed impossible to get a pizza that everyone liked.
You...
Struggle jug.
Yeah, you heard him. Bringest thou the pizza first, then thou may join us in play.
It's really easy. All you need are dots, pencils, paper.
And don't forget to bring a tendency for humiliating yourself.
Struggle jug. Struggle jug.
Don't, Droggy. You have to forgive him. He's colorblind, as we all are. Peter mixes up his reds and his greens. Adrian mixes up his reds and his yellows. Droggy mixes up his greens and his blues. And I mix up my yellows and my greens. Funny, isn't it?
Dr. Marcel would surely be pleased. With the help of his credit card, Lily made some confetti. Oh dear, Lily really had managed to ruin the sheet. But perhaps a sheet with 2 eye holes could be good for something.
Hello, stranger. Before you say anything, please take a deep breath. And is that what freedom smells like? Or is it just regular air consisting of oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, soot from the asylum's new chimney, and a touch of diesel oil from the garage? I don't want to seem melodramatic, but I'm somewhat skeptical about this so-called freedom. Ever since Dr. Marcel started neglecting his duties as head of this asylum, it's us, the patients, that carry the burden of creating our own boundaries. And before I'm able to measure up to this freedom, I do have to ask myself a few things. Maybe there are such things as good boundaries. And even in an ideal case, can I really decide where my own freedom starts and stops? It so happens that no one is preventing me from leaving the asylum. Does that mean I'm free? Can I just fly away, spread my wings, and leap from the asylum roof? The urge is there. Just like any bee, I long to buzz across fields of flowers collecting honey. But I'm still fighting it. Something about this freedom stinks.